In today's episode, I want to talk to you guys about how to deal with trolls or haters, or basically just people who are always trying to rain on your parade. Check it out. Good morning, world. It is November 6th, 4:21 in the morning. Time to go to California. So it is officially official. As of last night, Emily and I are homeless. Babe. Babe, how do you feel?
A little tired.
Well, other than the tired part, I know it's super early in the morning. How do you feel about like the whole moving out of Philadelphia thing?
Excited?
Excited?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited too.
Love you. Okay.
Say bye to everybody. See you soon.
Yeah. Love you.
Just had to say goodbye to Emily. She is driving across the country and I am flying to California. The original plan was that we would travel together, but I have to get shoulder surgery and California is the best place for me to get that done. So she's driving across the country. She's not doing it alone. Thankfully, we had her father fly out and the two of them are going to drive across the country together. So definitely pray for them as they're going to be traveling for like the next week or so. Gonna miss her. So last night we got to spend some time with our friends and it was definitely like a bittersweet experience. Definitely looking forward to this next phase of life and the journey that God is putting us on, but definitely also going to be missing the people here in Philadelphia. We've made some really cool connections and just kind of mixed feelings for sure. Happy and somewhat sad at the same time. So let's talk a little bit about trolls and like social media etiquette for Christians. For those of you who don't know, a troll is generally the type of person who leaves like inflammatory and overly exaggerated and like unwarranted hateful comments. Usually most Christians are pretty good about this, but there usually tends to be at least one or two in any audience that ruins the experience for everybody. And the reason why I bring this up is because in the last week, two of my favorite Christian YouTubers posted something like this. And this is an experience that I've had myself as well as many other YouTubers. And it's basically about the impact of words and comments and things like that. As a creator, we put a lot of our heart and energy, our soul into our content, especially as Christians, because we really believe in the message. There's usually a couple people who end up being really rude, really arrogant. And there's something about the internet that just allows people to be more courageous with their anonymity and more bold and say things online that they would never say to a person like face to face. And listen, I'm not complaining. I know the dangers of when I create video and I create content, especially around the more challenging and controversial subjects, that I'm going to get some backlash, and I fully expect it. And so for me, while I see these hateful comments, I actually tend to enjoy them. I have a little bit of fun with them because it means my video is like actually getting out there to people that I don't know in person. I'm still troubled that other people get to experience Christianity in this way. There are people who will only ever see Christianity through the lens of a screen or a phone, and they'll never go to a church, they'll never go to a Bible study or anything like that, and their view of Christianity is what they see in the comment section of a video. It's what they see through videos and through experiences like these. And sometimes if we're not careful, we can allow like our picture of Christianity to be a very hateful version of the gospel, and that is definitely not the type of behavior that Jesus commended. Jesus said, by this will all men know if you are my disciples, if you have love towards another. I know some of you guys are thinking, yeah, but the loving thing to do is to call out sin by its rightful name, and I get that. But the way that you do that is so important, especially when it comes to online ministry, because the person and the person that you're talking to, generally speaking, you don't have a relationship with them. They don't have any context to understand that you mean well. Yes, Jesus had trolls. Yes, Jesus had haters, and he was persecuted for his faith, but he was never persecuted because he was being an arrogant jerk. He was persecuted because people didn't agree with the message, not because of the way that the message was delivered. Anyways, I guess this is my way of saying that I would invite you guys to go over to those other two channels to support them, to encourage them, let them know that their ministry makes a difference. And And I guess for this channel, what I'm also trying to say is that when you see hateful comments and hurtful things being said in the comments below, you don't have to defend me. Most importantly, just pray for the person, because the person means well, but they just don't know. They're just ignorant about how their words make other people feel. And to me, that's really the sad part, and that's the thing that I want to try and bring awareness towards. Anyways, if you follow me on Facebook, you know that I like to have fun with my trolls. I posted some of the crazy comments that people share on my channel. In the last couple of days, I've had this one guy that's been really interesting, calling me all kinds of things like the Antichrist and a false prophet and a New Ager and like all these different kinds of things. And one of my favorite comments was that he tried to insult me by saying that I'm a little wolf in sheep's clothing. But some of my friends were having fun with that and even came up with like these preliminary shirt designs, and I don't know if they're actually planning on printing the shirt, but who knows, hashtag little wolf might become like a new sub theme within this channel. You know, for me, I really try not to take myself too seriously. I try to have fun with it. Like, who cares? It's not a big deal. I'm not gonna like stay up at night because of the opinion of one person that, you know, misunderstands me and misrepresents me on the internet. You know who you are, and only God is the person who can judge your heart. So don't be worried about what other people think about you. Next stop, California. Looking forward to some sunshine in my life. Oh my goodness, I cannot tell you how nice it feels to be back in California. It's already warm. I think it's gonna take me a few days or weeks to get used to the heat again. Hello, hello! How's it going? Good to see you. Yes. Hey guys, let me introduce you guys. Some of you guys are new. This is my dad right here. They say that we look a lot alike, that he looks kind of like my brother. Do you think you can still pull that off?
I think so.
I don't know, getting a little grayer over here.
I know, hide this.
But we're gonna go grab some lunch right now, which is awesome because I'm starving and I haven't had great Asian food since I've been on the East Coast yet.
There you go.
And we're gonna go to one of our favorite places called Noodle World.
So nowadays they have the gold line that you can travel to and from Arcadia.
And then you can walk around from there. Actually, you can go any place.
Okay.
As long as you got that stamp.
Cool. Okay.
All right, so my dad and I are here at this place in Santa Anita that it's really famous for, and that's actually at the horse racing track. Don't know anything about horse racing. I think we've been here once for like my sister's birthday, like 15 years ago, but we got some free tickets and we decided we'll check it out.
Look at these guys.
That's pretty cool.
Let me try to get a hold of Vicky.
Look at this guy, the race is about to start.
Hey, Vicky.
What do I gotta do to get one of these cool outfits? Look at the horses. Okay, so evidently my Lolo, or my grandfather, his dad, was a jockey at one point in time.
Yes.
So you were telling me a story about him being involved with like the mafia and stuff?
Well, no, actually it was his friend that was racing, and he was a pretty good jockey, and the mafia didn't want him to win, so they cut part of his saddle and put a little spiky fruit or something in his strap, and he died in his last race.
Oh shoot!
Yeah, because he kind of had a fight with the mafia, I think.
Yeah, so this is why you don't gamble. It just doesn't end well for you.
Oh, look at that! Ooh, look at that one.
Those are beautiful horses. This one's pretty cool. Look at this little trier.
Hey guys, just closing out today. It was fun being back in California. We're closing out the day watching a little bit of football and stuff like that. But I hope you guys had fun hanging out with me. And we'll catch you guys up. This is the week for surgery, or at least fingers crossed if all things go well. So would definitely appreciate your guys' prayers. And as I was kind of reviewing the footage, I realized that I actually never mentioned the name of the two YouTubers that I mentioned earlier. And I'll put links to their channels below. It's John Jorgensen and the Yumi Girl. I'm sure many of you guys already know about them. But drop them a comment and an encouraging line or something like that, and let them know that you appreciate their ministry. But we'll catch you guys tomorrow. Until then, Tiny Wolf out. I'll see ya.
That's the wrong song.
I'm so sorry.
We got our own live music.
There is no place like home, and especially by that home for my good friends. Berkshire, Hathaway, and Sierra Madre. Folks.